Testing, testing. Check my volume. Oh hey, Kalazor, are you joining us? You said you weren't joining us. Are you? Invitations open. Okay. No, right? Okay, that's fine. Let me just make sure everything is working fine. Yeah, that's fine, no worries. I wasn't expecting you to join. Doing the diamond UI thing you're talking. I see. That's great. Hang on, let me check my volume. I think today is gonna be a short one. Volume's all good. Hey, thanks, man. Okay. Let's see. Alright, just gonna wait for Devious. We've got a game maker question. Oh. What question is it? What question is it? Seems to be running fine. That's good. So I need to pop up the chat so I can see it better. Let me pop up the chat. Testing. Oh hey, Devious, can you hear me? Uh-oh. I need to check my audio settings. Hang on. Seems okay.
Oh wait, setting up real quick.
Oh yo. Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
Let me drop the volume of the background music. How's your week? Okay, let me just make sure everything's fine. Kalazor asks, I know the default. Oh, sorry, you're saying?
Oh, did you ask me or did you ask?
Oh no, like Kalazor posted a question. It says, I know the default for folder stuff is sprite folders and objects for object folders. Have you ever tried players? Oh, have I ever tried to group all the different assets by, how do I put it? Have I ever tried other forms of organizing my assets? Yeah, have you done that? I personally have not done that. I just stuck to
Yes and no.
yes and no.
Usually, if it's like, because I have so many sprites, I'll split the sprites up into like these sprites belong to the player, these sprites are for like UI or something.
Yeah.
But I've never separated like a whole thing, like all the objects that go to a player and all the sprites, all the assets that pertain to say the player. I've never put that on like its own.
Yeah, neither have I.
thing.
Yeah, I stuck pretty close to the game maker tradition.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, if that works for you,
Yeah.
I mean, go for it.
Yeah.
Like if it's better if you put all the players together and stuff. Yeah.
I don't think that is like a. I don't think that is a standard for this, right? The different
No,
people have their
really
preferences.
Yeah. Especially because I think back then it had to be like objects and sprites, but in the newer categorizing, they let you like actually make your own categories, so you don't even have to have like a folder for objects specifically anymore.
Yeah.
You put them all in one.
But there is something actually kind of annoying about that for me. Like now that they have allowed the flexibility of you just dragging whatever you want into individual folders, right? The annoying thing now is that like whenever I want to create something, I have to search through this whole list, like and choose whether it's an object or a sprite. It used to be that if you right click on the right folder, right, it will immediately be like, oh, since you right click on the sprite folder, I will give you the option to create a sprite only. You know what I mean? So it's yeah.
If you don't, well, it has a shortcut for it. If you don't, when you first make it, you have to do you have to go through the whole list. Like if you have like an empty folder and you want to put the first thing in there, the first asset, then you gotta go through the whole list. But if you only have a particular kind of asset, like let's say only sounds or only sprites in one of those categories,
right?
When you right click it, it'll automatically, the first option at the top will be
sprite,
like
right? Yeah.
did back then. Yeah, it'll just say like straight up create sprite.
Yeah, you're right. I only found out about that like very recently.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, this sucks," and then I noticed the thing on top. I was like, "Oh, okay, it's not so bad." All is good.
All is good. Yeah. Oh, Kaza says, I'm just asking because when working on this thing I'm doing now, I created a better folder and put everything in there, and so far it's easier to find stuff. Yeah, that's the point
if it's
there.
easier, then go write it.
Yeah.
Go do it.
I've also been using the highlighters. Is that what it's called? I think like you can highlight certain folders, so I always make sure to highlight my object scripts and my sprites folders. Like just make things easier to find.
Oh no, I haven't used it because I mean, it just says objects and sprites. I always put them in like a particular order, so I always know what order they're in.
I see.
So like, I mean, the coloring, the highlighting probably just helps a little more, but I've never felt like the need to ever use it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Kalazar told me about the highlighters. I didn't use it.
Yeah.
I saw his, right? His was like just full out rainbow. I think that's overdone.
Now I can see using that. Well, I guess the folder's still okay. Well, okay. So you know that bug I ran into before, where like I hid a layer in one of the in the sprite editor in GameMaker, and then deleted all of the sprite. That little bug I linked a GIF of.
Yes. What was that about?
A week or so ago. That's a bug that has to do with if you save as your project.
Yeah.
I think that's what causes the bug is when you save as a project and you save it like somewhere else. It'll save the project to that point, but then like all the sprites and everything would just be like messed up somehow. And then if you try and like mess with the sprites, it'll just get rid of everything. It doesn't do it with the code. It doesn't. It only does it with the sprites.
That's so weird.
Which is really annoying.
Did you report the bug?
I think I did. I don't remember if I did. But I mean, that's been a problem for a while now, and I think I reported it last time too. But I think this time it's caused by something else. Because last time the actual issue was the folders, and so I've really not used the folders. Right. I think it affects the rooms too. I haven't figured whether or not it does it because yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it does happen though. It's so annoying.
Right.
And if you save, you lose all that progress.
Oh yeah. I should mention that.
Yeah, I know.
John's not joining us. Chow is also not joining us. Chow is taking a break. Yeah. So
how could you, Chow? It's all good.
How could you, Chow? So yeah, it'll be the two of us. Yeah. So
that's cool.
That's cool. That's cool too. It's like just like how it used to be, where it's just me and John, the two of us.
Yeah. Oh, was it just? Did it start with you and John?
Yes. It used to be just John and myself, and we were talking about it.
Okay.
And then one day, Chow said, "Hey, can I join?" And then we was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then it became the three of us, and now it's the four of us. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the four of us.
You wanna start first?
What's up?
Do you want to go ahead first, or should I?
Want to start this? That's a good question. I just got back to my computer, and right when I joined the chat was when I had just gotten back to the computer.
Okay. So maybe I'll do it first.
Well, or let me. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna write in my little notepad.
All right. No worries. Let me share my screen. It'll just be a very quick one. Let's see. screen.
Yeah, I had a feeling this whole thing's gonna be pretty quick because
Mm-hmm.
watch that stream.
Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Wait. What is this?
What's,
Oh god!
what's going on?
They finally added it. Oh, you get text and live chat. So they never had this before, where you can use the text and the and watch someone's screen at the same time. But it just popped up a little thing and it said you can do this now, and I'm like, oh my god!
Oh wait,
it's so useful.
You mean on mobile?
No, not on mobile, on desktop. It never like you could like there was the text chats and then there was the live video feed, but
Right.
you couldn't like look at them at the same time. Because if you like clicked on the video feed, it would like go over the it changed windows, so you couldn't like type and watch at the same time.
On Discord.
But yeah, on Discord.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, but now they have a little chat system right here. Yeah, because I watch movies with other people now and again. And it sucks because you have to go back and forth between yeah, like watching the movie and talking to people and stuff. And it got really annoying.
Yeah.
But now it does this, so that's pretty cool.
That's great. That's
About
great.
time. Why they never added it before?
Improvement in the UX.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, let me just get to it very quickly. Right, I'll just talk about what I have done. It's not a lot, but one of the things I've done is I've done the map loader. So my map, as you can see here, right, like the arena. This is just a very standard rectangular arena. I can switch to a different arena by indicating by passing in a different index into the function. So arena 1 is this cross shape, right? And all of these shapes is defined inside the sprite sheet. So like I have my arena here, and if I want to make any changes, I can just do so like this. So let me just run this.
What was the issue before, where it wasn't drawing it in the middle?
Oh yes, so that was the part 2 of the task, right? The thing is, I would like to have the flexibility to draw wherever I want on within the frame itself, within this image, and the thing I need is for the camera to just immediately know where to focus. Like if I were to just have a, how do I put it? If I am to have a If I were to have, if I were to have a new frame here, right? And I say, okay, I want to start defining a new arena. I don't want to have to count like the exact pixel position and then plot it in the center. I can just start drawing straight away. And what happens when I load the map is that I will keep track of the minimum position and the maximum position, and the camera will automatically focus on the center. So it's just auto centering. I'm not. That doesn't make sense. I can draw my map here.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Whenever I made this is a follow-up question to I'm gonna follow up with a question, I should say, when after I say what I'm about to say. So whenever I first made Isle the Crown, I used this very similar method to make custom maps, because I got tired of having to type in every single tile and all the details. So I was able to just use like but what I did, I used like all kinds of different colors, and I just checked for a specific color, and if that color was in that position, then it did certain things. That way I could do like variants or whatever. But the follow-up question is, whenever I did that, it like ate up a lot of resource. Does it do it to you too? Did you run it?
A lot of resources. What kind of resources?
So whenever I first did it, I did the check, and it does it at the start of anytime you like told it like select this new map. And I looked at the bug thing. What do you call it? The bug overlay.
Yeah.
Where it shows like the the red and the yellows and the greens, whatever.
Yeah.
And it like shot up like crazy.
Oh yes. It's actually very expensive to get the individual color values from an image. So I believe I cached the value right at the beginning. Hang on, let me just revert my sprite. I just realized the shape is not very ideal. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Oops. There we go. So I think I cached the values. Let me check. Did I do that? I have a map loader class, right? I have a map loader class, and I have this maps array. And the idea is that when I start the game, right, I will load all maps, and these values will then be cached throughout the duration of the game. So if it lags, right, it will lag just once at the very first frame when I start the game. Of course, there are further ways to optimize it. So if getting the pixel value from a sprite, right, has proven to be just way too expensive to be worth it, then what I'll have to do, right, would be to then convert my sprite sheet into maybe JSON, into a JSON file format. Yeah, that could possibly work. Yeah, but at the moment, right, I'm sticking to sprites at the moment because it feels easier to work with.
It's a lot easier. Yeah, it's so much easier. Because when I was doing the map thing, I was like, oh my god, this is so much better. To mess with like code and stuff. Like you have to code the load in, but yeah. So you're using the get pixel thing, and it doesn't like go crazy for you or anything.
That particular function, right, is from an extension. Someone wrote it, and the implementation is such that the implementation is here, right? So basically, I believe the person created a surface, I think. Yeah, the person created a surface, and then from the surface, right, you can retrieve individual pixel value. That's possible. It seems fine, like because I'm only doing it on load time, right? Meaning when the game first loads, I do all of this stuff. It's not too expensive. Oh, Chow has something to say. Chow said I use this method also. A good thing about Unity is that it updates the sprite automatically, so you can just use a sprite. Yeah, so Chow, I think Chow has some ways of automating what the reloading of the sprites. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, but in any case, right, that's what I'm using for now. Let's see. I think Carlos also mentioned, can't you create a spawn point object? Spawn point object for the for indicating the center of the map. I suppose that's one way as well, but at the moment I prefer to do it programmatically. Yeah. So that's one. What's next? Another thing I've done, right, it's a very small thing. I'm actually drawing my sprite in two parts, right? One is the body sprite, and then the other is the head, right? So I can just, like when I'm facing any other direction, all I'm changing is the head. So because they are separate, right, I thought, you know what, maybe when I shoot, right, I'm just going to add a little bit of shaking. So yeah, there we go, the head is shaking now. That's one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's not much. I did another thing, which is I added the outline to the floor, which is just drawing every single floor tile twice, right? But
I was about to ask that if you use the shader.
No, I didn't use a shader for that. I think like using a shader for this might be a little bit overkill because you need to do like edge detection and whatnot. Yeah, so I did.
Yeah, because that's how I did it too. Whenever I put like an outline on something.
I just draw twice. Yeah, and then I draw it on the different depth value, so that seems to work fine.
A different what?
Depth. So like I'm drawing it beneath all the floor.
Okay. Yeah.
That's another one. Also, last night, I added some shadow. Right? I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's a very faint shadow here, and
the character, right? Or
yeah, below the character, you can see the shadow.
Yeah.
So if I walked out, if I walked out of the map, right, the shadow doesn't the shadow only is drawn on top of the floor and not drawn anywhere else. It doesn't like bleed outside of the floor tiles. And to do that, I have to create a separate surface and render a separate floor mask to that surface. So if you notice, right, this is the floor, and what I want is that I want the shadow, right, to only be drawn on like this area, right, and not this area. So
Yeah.
I have a separate sprite which is called the floor mask. As you can see, right, it's just it's only like covering the area where the light blue area is on the floor tile. So
Yeah.
that floor mask is drawn to a surface, and then when I draw the shadow, right, I draw it through a shader, and that shader takes in that surface with the floor mask, and and when drawing, right, all I'm doing is this. Let me see if I can shader shadow, right? Yeah, it's a very very short shader. So if you notice, right, like here I am passing in the floor mask, right, and here I am grabbing the value from the floor mask. I'm grabbing just the alpha value. So I'm saying that if at the very point, right, I'm drawing how do I put it? Like for that exact pixel position where I'm currently drawing, if the mask is 1 instead of 0, it means that I can draw a shadow there, right? So then I will draw the shadow on it. Otherwise the value will be 0, and in which case, right, whatever pixel I'm attempting to draw at the moment will be turned invisible because I set the alpha value to 0. Yeah, so it's just this line here that makes it work. It's just a simple masking. Yeah, that's one way. As a matter of fact, there is another way, which is covered in the. I'm not sure if you've seen the article, but it was covered in the Game Maker website. It's called dynamic masking. Dynamic masking Game
I think
Maker.
I did.
Oh, it's a pretty handy article actually. Let me just.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I read it, but I think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So this is another way of doing it, but I just like have a hard time wrapping my head around this function, right? So around not just this function, also like alpha test enable and everything. Like there's a lot of steps involved, and it takes a while to understand. It takes a while to understand. Like I followed this and it works. It's great, but
You don't fully.
because I don't fully have yet to fully wrap my head around it, right? I thought I'll just use my own method first. Yeah, and if my method has proven to be proves to be costly in the future because I created a separate surface, then I will maybe switch back to this method. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Dynamic mask rendering. Okay, so that's
Yeah, I
another
think I
one.
did that one.
Yeah, dynamic mask rendering. Actually,
Did you link it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Let me link it to you.
Not in dev chat. Just link it in
Oh,
your
chat?
Discord and the
Discord?
channel. Yeah.
In the channel?
Yeah, so other people can see it.
Oh, sure. So you mean like in the chat, yeah? Okay, it's right there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it for my new prototype thing. Like I don't really have the time to work on gameplay yet, but starting next week, not next week, the week after will be term break for me, so I can possibly dedicate more time to writing the gameplay. Another thing I worked on, right, is this. So I think I mentioned very briefly last week that the publisher, the web publisher, has gotten back to me, and we were talking about some UI changes, some retention features, or not retention features, but maybe changes to the UI, right, to improve retention. So the thing about this game, this HTML5 version of Serial Scramblers, right, is that when you first run the game, it just starts you off in the very first stage, because the idea is that we want to get the player to play the game as soon as possible without having to click so many buttons, right? Without having to go through the title screen, the character selection screen, and everything. So we just start here immediately. But then the problem is that players may not know that there are more to the game, right? Players may not know that there's actually like a character selection screen, so they don't feel compelled to play a second time, or they don't feel compelled to come back and maybe try out unlocking different characters. So one of the proposed task, right, was that I can simply just draw something on the side, and so I drew the character. I drew the
Can
selected
you
character
hear?
on the side. Sorry, yes.
Wait, can you hear the cat in the back?
Cat? No, I don't hear any.
Okay, good. Okay, good. It's really loud. I can hear.
Is
It's
your
like right on the other side of my door.
is your cat
Yeah.
hungry or something?
Nah, I think she's just crying or something.
Oh, I see.
She does it every night. She does it every night.
Every night.
I think she might be in heat too, or I'm not entirely sure. To be honest.
It might be what?
Might be in heat.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh.
probably that too. But yeah, don't worry about it. I just wonder if you could hear it because I don't want it to.
Yeah, no worries. I don't hear it. Yeah. Chow says it's biker from Hotline Miami. The funny thing is I put in a biker, right, simply because I thought the helmet looks cool. But anyways, yeah, the reason why I'm drawing like these two panels is to just imply to the player that there are other characters that you can unlock. So it's just this, right? I just did this, and then another thing I did was that in the level selection, right, I made sure to draw the character running here, so to catch people's attention, to let them know that they can actually go back and select the characters.
I don't know. I was looking at that and I thought it was like glitched or something.
Oh, it's glitch. Oh no, that means I probably need to change it. Yeah,
because
it's
he's like flickering and stuff, and I was
oh
like, oh, is it not rendering right or something?
oh damn, I make it flicker on purpose.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I was
I
at
see,
first,
I
though,
see.
when I saw it, I was like, is it messing up?
Okay, maybe I need to tone it down a bit.
Or just is it a random flicker? Probably just make it like
It's not a
steady
random.
one.
It's like it's a very tiny interval, time interval. Yeah, I think like about like 0.05 second maybe.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
it probably looks different on because you're streaming.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
it'll cut
yeah.
out some frames.
It's possible. It's possible. Yeah. So that's one thing. Now that I've done this, right, I'm supposed to upload this build to the publisher, but I cannot do that. Because guess what? Remember the thing we talked about, like Chow was here also. I said there was this crashing bug that is triggered by the ad blocker, right?
Yeah.
And I said that if I were to make the game wait like 5 seconds before I actually run it, then it fixes that problem. Yeah, so that fix, right, only works for like about maybe a week, and now it's broken
Really?
again. Yeah, like it's broken. It's just I think maybe the ad blocker updated or something, and it broke my game again. So that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, it
that
sucks.
sucks.
It massive sucks because it's not even my fault. Right? I don't even know how to fix that. So
Did you ask them about it? See if they like had
yeah,
spotted
I
before?
talked to them about it, and they were saying that I think as far as crashing is concerned, like I may be. I'm not sure about others, but I think I may be the only one facing the crash. But there are all kinds of problems with other games, right? That has to do with uBlock, like that particular brand of ad blocker, right? It may not be a crashing issue, but there's some other bugs. Yeah. So they were saying that it's been a nightmare this past few weeks, right? Because they are struggling to deal with uBlock. Yeah, it sucks.
I guess they'd have to put. That'd be such a what do you call it? A deflector. If they put like a thing like you must disable ad blocker to play whatever.
Yeah, I suppose they can. Yeah, I suppose they can do that, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that they were saying something like it sucks, but it's not their utmost priority because they don't actually make money from people who use the ad blockers, right?
Yeah.
But in my specific case, right, the ad blocker can cause my game to crash, which means that the player can't even play my game. And if they cannot play my game, right, they may feel compelled to give my game a lousy rating, and that affects me, right? So I am not gonna. So I'm not publishing it yet, right? It's currently in the like a test market at the moment, like in Brazil, I think. But I'm not going to release it like internationally until until I'm sure uBlock is not gonna be a problem. Yeah. So that's something I'm keeping in mind.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna ask. Talking about the ad blockers. Yeah, I lost it. I was gonna ask something too.
If you want to know what ad blocker it is, it's uBlock. uBlock Origin. That's.
Well, don't advertise it.
Yeah, and that's about it for me. I think next week I will really need to fix this thing, because I've been holding off on
definitely.
it. Yeah, I need to fix this, and yeah, I'll see
Oh,
how that goes.
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yes.
I was gonna ask. Did you let them know that that's the reason why you weren't gonna publish it yet?
Yeah. I told them that I needed a bit more time because I told them two main reasons actually. Like there's a lagging issue on Android that I'm facing, and I think it might be something to do with GameMaker, but I think there is a solution to that. So I'm going to try that. That's number one. That's just problem number one, right? Problem number two is the uBlock, which is harder to fix. Yeah, I told them that I'll be looking into that. Yeah, and they in response they say that they are looking into it as well, but I'm not sure if they can actually fix it. Yeah.
No, the only way they'd be able to do anything with that is if they made.
Sorry, I think you got cut off.
If they made the rating system a pop-up, so like obviously the U blocker would block the pop-up, and they couldn't rate it.
Yeah. I don't think they will do that though. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, I think I should direct my attention to the Android performance. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but on some devices, right, if you're running like this HTML game on the Android device, when you touch the screen, right, it lags the game, and only when you touch the screen. Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's something to do with the HTML5. I'm not quite sure what it is, but every time a touch input is registered, it just paused the game for a split second, and it varies from devices to devices. Like on my device, right, you don't really experience the lag that much, but I have seen my friend like playing it, right, and it really did, like, how do I put it? The lag is really obvious, and it really affects the gameplay experience, because this game is pretty difficult, right? And you there's a lot of like precision involved. Yeah. You cannot afford to have like lag when you are trying to avoid spikes, you know. So yeah, I need to fix that, but I think it's possible to fix. So that's the positive, I guess. Yeah, that's it for me. How about you?
Wait, how about how were you gonna? What was the fix?
Oh, what's the fix? Let me look for the link. Oh freak, where did I put the link? So it's just a random response. That's the thing. It's so it's such a what do you call that? Such a rare concern amongst people. Like there we go. This is the solution that this person, it's called GFA SAS. It says that if you were to look for the generated JavaScript file, right, that GameMaker exports when you make the HTML5 build, you can find two very specific lines. One is called canvas.style touch action equals to none. If you remove this line and then you remove this another JavaScript line, then delete the window.focus, apparently it would remove the lag for some reason. Yeah, not sure why. Not sure why.
I'm sure there's some reason. Maybe it kept jumping between something and it was lagging.
Maybe it could be like I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Yeah, well, it works. Hopefully, I assume you haven't tried it yet, have you?
I haven't tried it, but I don't know. Apparently, it works for this other person that they are talking to. So fingers crossed on that. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Yeah. That's it for me.
Right.
How about yours?
All right.
Yeah.
Few things.
Yeah. Let me stop my stream.
I guess. Well, I don't know if I have anything to like show, or should I just show the? Okay. So yeah, I have the review vids that I want to talk about, the updates, comments on the vids, and the effects on sales. I don't know how I can show that. Well, do I just link you the vid? Okay, here I'm just
Sure,
gonna.
sure. You can
Yeah,
also
yeah.
share your screen if you want to.
Yeah, I was thinking like, how would I do that? Because I have to jump around a lot. But I know what to do.
Are you looking for the link?
Yeah, I found it. Found all of them. There you go. Okay. Screen one. Go live.
Wonderful. Let me pop it out.
All right.
All right.
All right. So first, we're gonna talk about the first one, I guess.
Yeah.
This actually helped a lot with me understanding like the effects of getting streamers to actually, stream your game and whatnot. One of the big things I learned, because I also shared this with a couple of Twitch streamers with smaller audiences, is the numbers are what matter the most, obviously. But there's an argument that's saying like, smaller streamers have a more together group or whatever.
Okay.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it results in sales. So like some of the streamers that I actually sat there and watched them play, it didn't, as they were streaming on like Twitch and stuff, you didn't really see a whole lot of or I didn't see a whole lot of like sales that came from the stream itself.
Right.
It was when the video came out that everything started going like better. So like I hate to say it, but the only real time it'd be worth it to. Well, okay, so let me. Sorry, a good number of things have happened, and I didn't like fully know how to put them together. But okay, let's talk about Wonderbots first. Okay, so I wasn't able to watch a stream of Wonderbot because I think he did it on his own and stuff. I don't think he streamed this one. So he told me that he did it. He emailed me a few times, and I like told him. He asked me some questions through the emails, and I was like, oh yeah, so you gotta do this and this. And I found out that there was a certain bug that was affecting him, but it was because of the way he was playing. I'm gonna mute it.
Oh.
Be too loud. Yeah, so like I showed you whenever you were making like double land.
Yeah. Double land, yeah.
He would highlight everything and then combine them. But in the code, I forgot a very important thing, that whenever you combine the lands and you make a land by that, I forgot to do an unlock check that would unlock other things. So this entire time, this first half, he's playing the game without being able to use any, or without knowing how to make the resources. And so he pretty much lost his first half because he had no idea. Okay, so like whenever you make the land, it triggers you to be able to unlock the resources.
Yes.
So you have to make the land first before you can learn how to make these. But in the code, it doesn't. I forgot to put an extra bit to where it would check for unlocks. So while he was playing like in this way, and he never used this menu to like quick make stuff.
Yeah.
So if he had ever used the menu to make a land, it probably would have worked. But or it would have worked actually.
Right.
Well, because he was collecting, this isn't his fault, obviously, because I just missed this entire. Yeah, because he was playing like that. This entire first half was just him not knowing how to make the resources, and I assume this is the point that he emailed me, and I updated the game like right after.
I'm sorry, the audio is cutting out.
So this is the gameplay he was. I used to have asthma, so like when I talk, for a while it like slowly goes down. I also need to get some water, but that'll be later. Anyways, okay. So he was doing that. The bug kept popping up. I finally found the problem with the bug. I thought he had like a bad download or something, but no, it was just me missing a certain part of the code. So then he goes to the second half, and he ended up restarting everything. And right there, he was explaining how he finally learned the resources and whatnot. And I watched his video probably like 20 times. I know everything he's saying in all these parts. Yeah, so he's just describing like, so this is this, I learned this thing is this, all right, maybe we should make a berry bush. And he's like, oh, I put a berry. You know what you get from berries? Berries. And he was like, duh. So he said that or whatever. It was fine, whatever. He had some good moments in the thing. It was pretty fun to watch.
I mean, he likes the game, right? He called it the banger time management kingdom survivor, yo.
Yeah, he liked it. At the end, he like thanks me and stuff, or he says like, he says like, what does he say?
Oh, ads.
I got an ad. Get out of here, ad. Nobody wants you.
Looks like someone needs to install you.
Yeah, I don't have like a. Yeah, I don't. Hey, you gotta link after I download it. You gotta link to your game. What does he say? I don't.
I can't hear the audio anyways.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you just say that, Jay? It's probably me or whatever. Yeah. So he basically says, and Devious, I know you're watching this. This game's great. He thanks me. And that's one of the great things so far. Yeah, so far no one has said the game is bad, but I still don't know if that's mostly because they don't want to hurt my feelings. So yeah, so I gotta like take their thanks.
I mean, dude has like what 425,000 subscribers. I'm sure if he say he likes it, he meant it, you know. Because he has to answer to.
Yeah, because I watched some of his other stuff before, and he's like mentioned like this probably needs more work or something, or he did say that throughout the entire video, which is good.
Yeah.
He just had like certain criticisms to like help improve the game even more regarding like UX and stuff. Yeah, some of it is a little more difficult to implement, but I took again. I watched it like 20 times, so there's a reason for that. So I could listen to all his criticism over and over again to remind myself and to watch how he plays it and whatnot. Because he was a great watch just to see how somebody learned it. Because most people, when they played the game, they got some of the stuff right away, but some of the stuff they missed, he actually got right away. So it was like a weird. So things usually people, he was like, it's like a 50-50 thing. Like he missed some of the things other people got, but he also got some of the things that other people missed. So it was a great, whatever. Yeah. So that's his video. And the comments though, I've been really. This isn't his fault, obviously, but the comments. There's only 12 comments. I was hoping there'd be like more comments, and like people like ask about the game or something, and I can be like, because I have responded to every comment so far. I mean, it's not many, but yeah, I've been keeping track of all the comments and stuff. Okay, so that's wonderful. He's a great guy. He's really nice. Yeah, I'm in his Discord too, so I talk to him now and again. Not very rarely. He's always busy. He's a really busy dude. I can tell you that now. Oh, let's see. Okay, so that's his. Now we go to Nooks. Nooks was posted yesterday. What's it? June 4th? Yeah, yesterday. Like his was just posted. And it's already at 1,535 views. Yeah. What was that?
Developer here with a few extra details.
Not allow people to chat on Twitch just because they don't want to give out their phone. What? Oh, something else.
What was that?
So a great thing about Nook, and this is one of the things I love about him, is he streams all his videos, and I don't know what that is. I assume it has something to do with the you're needing to be verified or something. Maybe, I don't know. I doubt that though, because I don't think his channel is verified only. Anyways, yeah, one of the great things about Nook is that you can watch him play your game and all these other games too. So like that's the other reason I really like watching him, is because he plays a variety of all kinds of different games and small games too.
Right.
A bunch of small indie games is great. He punches videos out like so quick too.
Does he have a preferred genre?
Yes and no. Yes. Okay. Well, yes. His preferred genre is colony builders, but
Ah.
not this kind of colony builder. So I think there's like a crossover here too, because he really loves like old school pixel art stuff.
Uh.
So you might actually like the look of your game, Chiny, because it's
Oh.
got that like old school look and stuff. Like if you look at all the stuff that he plays, it's a lot of it's just pixel art. What do you call it? Let me see. Well, yeah, Warbucks, Epico,
Oh.
Memorial,
Epico.
and
Epico. I think I seen it on Steam.
yeah, Epico's
Ah.
good. It's a little B game. It's a colony B game.
Yeah.
Basically, you own a, what do you call it? Apiary? Yeah, apiary. Yeah, you
Okay.
basically build it up using little bees and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a great game. So but yeah, so on Nook, great guy. I go to his streams all the time now, just because he's a good person to watch.
Hmm.
He make jokes and stuff. He plays your game on the stream. There's, I guess, I'm not no expert on how to approach him or anything, though. I just happened to send my game to him, and he took a look at it, and it was like right before he messaged me, he emailed me. I think I actually joined his Discord because I started to like him more,
Right.
because I started looking at more of his stuff. I didn't know he had a Discord either, but yeah. So I started doing that. So I'm not. I guess the best way to approach someone like him is just to send it in, and to spend time around his Twitch channel and stuff. Just go watch him. It's just fun to watch.
Mm.
And he's got a great audience. The 42 whatever.
Yeah.
It's just boasting him. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. So this is his video. It's like twice as long as Wanders, which is great. I was actually there, so I watched people just learning the game.
Hmm.
But he had already played it a good chunk before he actually streamed it on Twitch. So he was already familiar with some of the stuff. So basically what I did, I was just like, okay, so for the ease of showcase, I would just start answering like questions and giving you tips and stuff right here in chat.
Hmm.
So like while you're watching the video, he'll like comment on people talking in chat and whatnot, and things I say and whatever. Oh shit, stop. I don't know what
Oh, so these are all
more
taken from
to say
his
about that.
stream.
Yeah, it's great.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is all straight from the stream. He basically just streams it and he cuts it a little and he puts on YouTube.
Right.
Which is like a great double
Oh.
rock with two
Yeah.
birds, one stone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Were you gonna ask
by the
something?
way, I should.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to point out that if I'm like slow to respond, it's because I think we are having some weird network issue. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay.
So like if I move the mouse and stuff, it'll.
Oh, yeah, now it's fine, but for some reason, like when you talk, right, sometimes your the audio is a bit like chopped up.
Oh really?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
should I leave call and then come back and call?
No, I think it's okay now. For some reason, it's okay now. Yeah, I wonder if it's the video that is
It
causing
could
it to lag.
be because I think I'm running at yeah, I'm running
Oh,
at HD.
oh, yeah, it's lagging again.
It's probably
Wow, 1080.
144. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I was about to close it. Yeah, it's the video. I'll just close them. It's Chiny. Okay, so what else did I have? Got the review vids, the updates. I've been updating the game still. So again, I've watched like each of these. I've watched Nooks probably 3 times now, and I've watched Wanders like 20 times. and I'm always watching like what happens or whatever. That's how I caught a few of the bugs already. So I kept seeing how he was playing in a certain way. Also got ideas on how to improve like what's it called? Quality of life? Yeah, quality of life
Yeah.
stuff. So like whenever you put your units into the into the spaces, it'll always put it to the leftmost. So something I realized in watching both of their videos actually is whenever they put their units in there, they kept putting like commanders and archers. They kept going to the front, and they already had like soldiers or a defender already in there. So
yeah.
like, but they were in the middle, so it kept jumping the commanders and archers in front of those units. So one of the fixes I put in was anytime you put directly into it, not without opening the land, the archers, builders, and commanders will automatically be placed in the back, and the defenders and the soldiers will automatically be placed in the front.
Oh, that's great.
So it's like a little, yeah. So it's a quick little check, and it also helps with new people because they're not familiar with the card yet. So like if they see it, if they put in, let's say they put the commander into the castle, and it's like, oh, it jumped to the back. That's interesting. And if they put like another like a defender or a unit or a soldier, they'll see it jump to the front. So
Yeah.
then they'll realize they'll see that and be like, okay, I got it. I got what you're going for.
Yeah.
And some of the updates, some of the other dates are just bugs and stuff. Yeah, simple stuff. Nothing major yet, but I wrote it down on the thing, but I don't want to open it right now. I went over the comments. I really wish there were more comments because I really want to. One of the big things I want to do, I want to actually just communicate with fans and stuff, and I just want to do that so much. But when I can start doing it, like so far, it's just so surreal to see videos of something I made, like on these channels, because it's just crazy. It's nice. It's really, it's nice.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. Let's see. We got the comments. Sales effects. Sales effects have been. Here's the problem. And this is what I was alluding to a little whenever we were talking about whenever I said I had a theory on that and why
Okay.
I would prefer the game to be released whenever they come out with these videos. And it's because if you go with itch, or if you just look at itch, disregarding Steam right now, if you just look at itch doesn't really have a wish list. They have like a follow thing, but but you have to make an account and everything.
Yes.
So like, since Steam is the most used one, then most people are much more likely to have a Steam account.
Yes.
So they're far less likely to have an itch account. So then people don't want to go through the whole process of having to make an account just to wish list this. So that's one of the issues. I have sold a good number of copies. I think I'm about to hit $100 in gross. So not. Which one is gross? Is that
gross?
Taxes?
Is pre taxes, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So gross is just the flat. Yeah. So I've almost hit 100 with that, but I've gotten a lot of downloads, which is good, but not of I have a demo on there too, so I've gotten mostly demo downloads. But the views are really nice. They shot down after a while because after Wonders, and that's because as he keeps coming out with more videos, he's really fast. I'll say that. Don't expect your video or your game to be up there for very long, because which is nice. He pumps those videos out quick, and it's like 2 a day or something.
Yeah.
So your video won't be up on his when you go to the channel, whatever, you see the things or the recommends, it won't be up there that long.
Right.
But still useful, still really useful. So that's how it affects itch. I've gotten sub sales, not as many as I guess I would have hoped. I don't know. I didn't really have a expectation. But the views are really nice. I checked the Steam. Okay, so
yes,
this is why I definitely wish I had released the game earlier. Like release, not made the page or whatever.
Okay.
I have this strong feeling that had the game already been released on Steam, the people, not everyone obviously, but some of the people would have already bought the game already. Because like I was saying before with the excitement, they see the video, they see the link, they click the link because they're like, ooh, it's interesting or whatever, and you check it out or whatever.
Right.
So you get more of that I guess retention, because now if they go to the page, there's a demo on the page too, but now if they go to the page, then they have to wait, and because my game is such a small game, you know, it's not going to stick in people's heads for very long. And all these other games is going to be coming out soon too. And so I have a. I'm really curious if because I didn't have the game released, I lost a good number of sales. Just because I don't know. It's a theory though. But yeah, I was looking at the Steam sales or Steam analytics earlier, and it was looking pretty nice. I think I had like 1,000 views total, but then like 20% were bots. So you take that out, and it was like I think like 780, 720.
You mean views as in the views on the store page?
Yeah. So I think it also included that 7D thing or whatever. And,
right.
You know, it's not super accurate.
Right. Chow was asking.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
What was he asking?
Asking if like what do you gain in wishlist from the videos?
I don't know. How do you check that? I was trying to check it earlier, but I couldn't figure out.
It's under
how.
the financial. I forgot what the name of the link is, but there's a specific section right where you can check the finances.
Okay, I was about to.
Yeah. Chow says you can get that in sales and activations portal.
Activision's portal.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I see. It's like Activision.
Yeah, they will show you. You see a graph, I think.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. I remember what. Let me go look at that right now.
Yeah, when you click on that, it requires you to log in.
Activations. Okay. Activations.
Activations.
Okay. I'm looking at it right now. Where do you see 184 wish lists?
Okay.
Out of 100? Is that good? I don't know. Whatever.
Do you see a bump?
Is there a graph? I don't see a graph.
I think you can view the data from like I'm not sure. I haven't been there for a long time, but by right you should be able to see a graph. Yeah, Charles is saying that there should be a graph view per week.
Graph view. Yeah, I don't see it. Is it the detailed breakdown?
Detailed breakdown? I have no idea. Child, do you know how to get the graph to show?
CSV.
Yeah, but I imagine when the video came out, right, there would have been a significant bump for the wishlist.
Yeah, and at least I know for the itch page. I caught this earlier too. Nook forgot to put the itch page link in the video. Yeah, but he's streaming right now. I don't want to bug him.
Right.
But that was another thing I wanted to go over: the timing of the video, and I'm curious if that would have also affected sales, because he did it really late, like at 8 o'clock, I think, for me, 8 p.m. And it's on a Saturday going into Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, Saturday going to Sunday. So I'm hoping it doesn't affect things too much.
Yeah, I
suppose, do know that.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if the video coincides with your release, then yes, naturally there's going to be conversion to sales because, well, your game is available on sale, right? But I think there are people who would just not publish their game, would just not publish their game until they are sure they have enough wish lists. I mean, obviously it depends on like whether you need how much do you need the game to be like financially successful or profitable, right? But yeah, I think there are people who would just straight up not release a game until they reach like 20k in wishlist.
Really, 20k?
Yeah. I think 20k would give you like significant financial returns. Yeah. 20k, or maybe at least a few k, you know. Yeah. But that's just the reality of the market.
Yeah.
Charles says it's about a 10% conversion rate on average.
Oh, so I'm guaranteed 18 sales.
Yeah, so the bigger the higher the number of wish lists, the like obviously then the better your day one sale, right? And the momentum will carry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, but in that case, that's just numbers stuff. I mean, it's all numbers, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all just
But
numbers.
the whole funnel thing is what I'm curious about. Like the timing of the video, what was I gonna say? Timing of the video, whether or not the game's released at the time of the video.
Hmm.
I guess that's kind of whatever. Yeah. I guess it's most of those two things.
Yeah. You still have other funnels to target, right? The press
What's up?
press. You can still like email your game to the press.
Yeah.
PC gamer,
I
I
don't.
reckon.
I don't know who. Because I think I signed up for that thing that you talked about with the press kit thing, key mailer, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's just like one small part. Like that, I think that
Yeah,
accounts for
yeah.
maybe like 2% of like all the PR stuff that you can do. Yeah, I think you can consider emailing PC gamer, right? There are other smaller sites. Oh, I forgot their name, but what's the? Let me think. You know what? I look it up. Maybe I can like hand you some of the websites that I used to reach out to. Yeah, hopefully that can give you more exposure.
Yeah, I should try that.
Yeah.
So I still don't know how to email one of those though, because you don't send a key, do you?
Yeah. You send the key.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
put the key inside
Yeah,
of the
'cause you got a
email,
key, yeah.
right? And you make sure that the subject title, right, says something like key included. No, Steam key included.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
game keys, the color cruller, and then Devious Oatmeal.
Yeah.
It's all separated, like
Yeah.
till its own little. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely made sure to put that in there. I missed first time I emailed Wanda though. I didn't realize I forgot to put that. So I ended up emailing him again, and I guess he caught the second one because it actually said what it was.
Yeah.
Because after I said the second one was when he actually emailed me back.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Someone is asking me how about homework while we are doing dev chat. Look at that. Goodness.
I mean, we're about to end anyways. I only have. That's it.
That's it.
That's pretty much it.
Chow says to make sure to bowl the key. Thanks, Chow. Thanks for thank you for that.
Oh, you meant in chat. That was a student in chat.
That's a student in chat.
I thought you meant like on the phone or something.
No,
or
not on the phone. No, it's literally look for us on dev chat and then post a question about homework. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. So Chow said to bowl the key. Yeah, I suppose that's great. Maybe also include your game trailer in the email.
Oh no, I put all of that here. Let me actually, I guess I can show you that.
Oh, okay.
Let me open up my emails.
How many people have you reached out to by this point?
I lost count. I know I can count them though. I think I finally hit 80 plus. I thought it was like 100 or something.
Oh
Yeah,
damn, 80 plus. And another.
Oh wait, how many people did I send it to, or how many people like responded?
How many people did you send it to? Yeah, 80 plus, right?
Yeah. It's like 80 plus.
Yeah.
Probably more now. They added some more people.
Oh, that's great.
How much is on each? Well, you probably don't know that. 5, 10, probably 50.
Yeah,
20.
Chow said that he reached out to like 10 people. Yeah, Chow did mention, right? You kind of, it stresses you out to reach out to people, right?
Yeah, your tweet like really
Yeah.
spread it a lot more. Although another thing I realized is that a whole lot of a good chunk of streamers don't really pay attention to their emails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me get that. I actually got a draft. It's pretty much the same email every time though, so it's like, but I'm improving it every time. I don't know why this keeps messing up. Let me do this real quick.
I'm looking for the email.
No, I got it. I just had to fix it. 'Cause it keeps messing up. Okay. There. Drafts. Wait, can you see this?
Let me see.
Okay, there you go. What can you see right now?
I can see your Gmail. I can see I can see your email with everything in there, with the image in there. That's nice.
Yeah, I bolded all the stuff. I went back and forth between how to set this up before I made it all hyperlinked.
Nice.
And it made me think that would look too suspicious. You know, because I put had typed a little thing right here, and I had a hyperlink that was like, click here, and I had a hyperlink so it was blue, but I was like,
yeah, that looks a bit. If you do that, it looks a bit like a spam email, right? Yeah. This is great.
Which is funny. Yeah, which is funny because like I can literally type whatever I want right here and just hyperlink it. So that probably isn't even the right email. I mean, the right web address.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that looks too fishy, so I'm just not gonna do it. So then I started doing all this, made them all highlighted or whatever, did all this. I have the set pieces to split it up so it's obvious. Steam key, I just paste them both here, and then you have like game summary, inspirations, streaming, itch. Well, these were more separated before actually.
Oh wow, that's quite a lot you wrote.
The rest, yeah, I put it like in a certain order to where like what you would expect somebody to get tired of reading. So like first you do the game summary, then you do the inspirations. Is probably the more important things that they would want to know right away, I guess. And if they're streaming, then you go into the itch.io details, and you got into developers. I don't think a lot of people really care that much about that.
No.
If they do, then they'll just go to like the press.
They care about the keys. There we go.
Yeah, they want the keys because I know I learned that a long time ago. Where like Splattercat was streaming, and he was explaining like, man, I wish the developers like had better emails or whatever, because how he said, because he's so busy, he's always looking at the emails. He just wants to get the email, see the keys, get the keys, download the keys.
Yeah.
Or use the keys or whatever. And he just was like, okay, like just tell me everything I need to know right when I open the email. Is basically what he was saying.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, so I'll just do it, I guess. So he got the links right away. He's got the keys right away. He's got some info right away if he wants to do that.
Very nice.
Signature at the bottom, whatever. Yeah. So basically, I just copy that every time I send someone an email. Copy it on. Put it into a new one, because apparently you can't copy drafts without downloading an extension or some stupid thing. Anyways, yeah, that's the email. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you later on. I was going to send you the email. I was going to ask you if I could send the. Oh, you already seen it now, so that's good.
Yeah. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good. It's really the trailer and the press kit link and the keys that's most important, right? And you put it all to the top, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people would instead of putting like a static image, they'll put a GIF. But of course, they have to make sure that the GIF is not too big, like maybe within 2 megabytes, and then they'll send the email.
Yeah.
That can.
Yeah, I've been thinking of Wait, you mean just the GIF?
No, like where you had the image, instead of putting a static image, like some people would put a GIF. So it's animated.
Yeah, I've been looking at this. And I've been thinking like I should probably make it smaller too. It's pretty big. You know, maybe like half the size right here, so it gets more room.
Maybe. But I think even now it seems alright. Yeah.
Yeah. It's smaller. Well, it's the usual size it would be. So it's like, yeah. But I mean, this isn't how they're gonna read the emails. But because the reason I don't like doing the best fit is because it like squishes a little and it kind of fuzzies some of it.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Though I assume, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, I've been thinking of just making it smaller because I like just basically blow up the Steam, that little thing they use for their store, the little brick.
Oh yeah, the capsule, right? They call it the capsule.
Yeah, the little capsule thing. Yeah. That way it's shorter. Yeah, shorter.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's the email. So yeah, now that's it. Okay, now I'm done.
Alright! You have a very
Ooh.
empty inbox, by the way. And mine is like at 90 plus percent full.
And I do a what now? A very what?
No, your inbox is very well kept. It's very clean.
Oh well, yeah. Like 2 days ago, I got annoyed by it. Was at three. Kept hovering around 300, so I used 300 as like the zero mark.
Haha,
So if I ever saw it over 300,
I see.
and then I thought to myself, you know what? Since I'm always using that as a zero mark, I'm just gonna mark everything else before it as red. I read through some of the stuff just to make sure I wasn't
Alright.
missing anything super important. But yeah, I basically just zeroed it all out.
Oh,
And made it.
that's great, man.
Made it look
Mine is so messy. I don't think I can ever go back and clean it up. Like I have like
Yeah,
3,000 plus unread emails.
Yeah, this isn't my personal email. This is my business email. But my personal email was like that. And because my personal email got so messy like that, and I knew I'd never be able to go back and read them all or whatever. This one I caught it early. That's why I did it 2 days ago. I was like, I know how this is gonna end. I know what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna just cut it off now. Just stop it now.
Charles say he has 8.5k unread.
Yeah, I couldn't. Because I don't think for Gmail anyways, I couldn't find a way to like mark them all red. But it might be like there might be a way to like show them all in order or something.
Maybe.
So it never ends or something, and I can just do mark. Because you can mark everything, but right now, and how I have it set up, it'll only mark the ones that you can see.
Right.
It won't mark the ones on like the next page.
Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah. Oh,
well, maybe there's a way to fix it in settings or something.
All right. So that's it, right? That's it for the
yeah,
for
should
the week.
be everything. I think, right? You have any questions? Yes.
Questions? Let me think. I think everything is great. Like oh wait, yeah, I didn't ask. Like how significant was the bump in the wish list?
Oh, like I said, it was only 184, and it's basically went from 0 to 184. So, but that's because like
videos
the
alone,
page...
I push it to more than 100 then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like it was a. Here, I think I can show you this one though. Maybe not. I'll show you a picture of it. I won't actually show you the. Do they have one? Yeah, this is what I was gonna show you. Okay, yeah. I think I can show you this. Oh, no, I can't. I can, but I can't. I can only show this like in Steam. I can only show a certain section.
It's okay. It's okay if it's not convenient.
No, I already print screened it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me How do you do it here? Yeah, okay. Share my screen again. Go live again.
Yeah.
3 times already. Yeah, so this is the itch page. That big bump right there. That's Wander's video. Yeah, that was like a massive. And this is what makes me wonder about oh no, and the reason why there's no real bump from Nooks, which would be like right here, is because he didn't link the itch page inside of the description.
Oh damn. Yeah. So you have a comment there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I left. Yeah, that's why I left that comment earlier. I was like, you can also buy it on the itch or whatever, and you get a Steam key as well.
Yeah.
I don't think that requires people to actually read the comment, and that's definitely not a guarantee at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this was Wanda's video, and again, the timing, maybe Nook's timing video of my video probably wasn't a good time because it's a Saturday going into Sunday, and it was late. So like no one's gonna be around. Maybe I don't know. I'll see how it affects everything. Maybe once Monday hits, it'll start bumping up.
Yeah.
Or something. But yeah. This was a nice little bump.
Yeah, it's great. When did you say you're gonna release the game on Steam for real?
8. The 8th. I decided. Yeah.
That is
just like right before the Steam.
Oh yeah, that's about two days from now, right?
3. Oh yeah, 3 or 2.
2 to 3. Yeah. Oh yeah, 8. The 8th for you is Oh yeah. Right. It's currently the 6th here, right? It's in the late afternoon already, but for you it's what time is it over on your end? Like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
right?
It'll be Wednesday for me.
Wednesday for you,
8.
right.
Yeah.
Cool. Chow asked, how much is it priced at?
Both are at $2.99. I didn't ended up not raising the price. I just put them both at $2.99.
$2.99, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. Quite look forward to the launch. Are
Yeah,
you
so
are you feeling nervous about the launch?
not at all. Actually, I'm excited.
Oh, that's
Like
great,
I said
man.
before, this week is just going by so slow. I just want to release it. I just want to see what happens. Like,
Yeah, man.
oh my god, this is the longest week. Like you're waiting for something to come out, like a game or something, and it just does not want to come.
Yeah.
And
I'll have to get you to
yeah,
10 reviews as soon as possible. Yeah, you get one from me.
Yeah.
I'll buy your game and then play through it, give you a review.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Be nice.
Yeah.
Just thumbs it up. Just put the thumbs. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Chow is gonna support. Alright, man.
And now I feel bad for not buying yours. Well, I mean,
Huh?
does he need it? I can still buy it. Yeah. Wait, how many reviews does yeah, it's got like 30 now, doesn't it? Or am I thinking of a different game?
Sorry, what? Wait, sorry, what are you talking about?
Oh, his Steam game. I forgot. How many reviews does his Steam game already got?
His?
Curious.
Is it what, 70?
70. There you go.
70?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good chunk.
that is. I think I don't know how many
100%?
reviews.
Oh, no way.
I don't know how many
Wow.
reviews you need to get to unlock the trading cards. It's the Steam trading card used to be a thing, right? Yeah, but then they make it such that only certain games can have access to them now, and yeah, I think the criteria is in how many people actually bought the game.
It's not really a solution, though, is it? I mean,
Sorry, what?
Push reviews?
Push reviews?
I don't know. You said you had to get a certain number of reviews.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they like I'm not sure how many hundred reviews you need in order to unlock the Steam trading card, because the Steam trading card used to have this huge problems, right, where where like there's a lot of like non-legitimate games that is just released, and the whole purpose of the game is to get trading cards so that you can sell them or something. Yeah. So because of that,
it was like its own little stock market.
Yeah, exactly. And so they removed trading card for like most people, and only allowed it if your game has reached a certain level of sales. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I pressed the wrong button. I meant to stop the screen, the screen capture. Then I left the call. My bad.
No, it's alright. Yeah.
The trading card economy.
Yeah. Should we do a recap?
Yeah, we do.
All right. Recap is I've been working on my like new prototype thingy. I did the map loader, which is loading the map from a sprite sheet, which is a nice way of doing things because it's really visual. It's very fast. Fast for me to add a new level. But of course the loading itself, right, like reading the value from the sprite. May not be the fastest thing, but it's fine because I'm only doing it once at the start of the game. So that's one. Right, and as well as a few other tasks, like small tasks. Then the important thing I need to finish for next week would be the serial scramblers. I need to figure out a way to fix the U-block problem. Hopefully I can fix it for real. And after that, hopefully I'll be able to find the time to work on my new prototype. Yeah, because the school term break is coming soon, so I think I should finally have more time. Yep, that's it.
Yeah. So we're gonna see streams all week. Is that what you're telling us?
Gonna maybe, but not next week. The week after. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just 1 week, right?
Yeah, one week from now, I will be able to focus more on my prototype, and the term break itself is, I think the term break lasts 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. So I will have like a bit of time.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
chunk.
yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. How about you?
Was that the whole? Oh, so my recap. I don't know. I
Your
got the
recap is
review vids
yeah.
go. Oh yeah, so what's happening and then what I'm gonna do. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just forgot that for a second. Uh, so I got the review vids, which is really exciting. It's surreal. Got Nookarium and I got Wonderbots. Uh, I think I might actually update the game some more to get a second showcasing, but that won't be for like a few more months. So I'll come back to the game eventually, but I'm gonna stop working on it. I'm gonna stop focusing on it. I'm gonna do like tiny updates after a little bit after these next few updates.
Right.
Uh, so after the game comes out, I should say. After the game comes out, a week of updates, and then or maybe not a full focus on those updates because yeah, whatever. Yeah. Game comes out, week of updates, small updates, and focusing on new games and stuff. Probably going back to night.
Yeah,
Maybe.
man.
I'm still not sure on that
No, wait, not sure about what?
because I'm going back to night.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to. I don't know why. I
But
think I burned myself on it, but I want to. I'll probably go back to it, look it over, see what I was doing.
right.
I have a really bad habit of whenever I go back to a game, I end up remaking the entire game.
Oh, I have the same problem.
Right? Yeah.
I,
So like,
yeah.
I want to make sure that doesn't happen. Right? I don't get the urge to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play it a little, and then I'm gonna make sure I don't want to do that. But I've already felt some of it already. Honestly, when I was working on this game, I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably like change up the.
Control yourself, man.
Yeah. And I was because deep in my mind, I know I'm gonna look at the. You know what? It would look better if I changed
Oh,
this.
it's a slippery slope, man. Be careful.
Yeah. It really is because I know if I change one thing with that, then I'm gonna end up. It's gonna affect another section. I'm gonna be like, okay, we're not gonna change this section. I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
doing that. I
Exactly.
already know that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's why. So part of the reason I don't want to go right back to night is because there's a little fear of that.
Ah.
But I just got to get over that, I guess. And
Yeah. Do you have like any other ideas that you want to work on after Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah, actually, there was one I won't say prototyped,
Hmm.
but there was I drew out some of it, and it was like I don't want to say rehash because the game wasn't really made
Right.
of one of my older titles, and that older title was one of the titles that I loved. Like
Ah.
what am I saying? Like one of the titles of the games that I really liked, and I want to really use for something. And the name of that game was
Name of
Junker
the
Punk.
game is
Junker Punk.
Junker what?
Junker Punk.
Junker Punk. Oh.
Yeah. I started streaming again the screen.
Is that
And
the radar?
this was a little mock-up I made.
Oh. That's a radar in the middle, right?
Yeah, it's a little radar thing. Actually, yeah, I think I did animate some of the stuff, but I was trying to mess with this. So basically, you would use these little dials. I did program some stuff, but yeah, but I gotta see how it's like twisting all the way around just to get to the point that it's supposed to get. I was trying to not have it do that, and I think I figured out. Anyways, yeah. So basically, you would use these dials. These are the dials. There would be 4 sections. So like, can you see my mouse?
Yes.
Okay. So there would be like 4 sections. Doesn't matter which one's on top or whatever. But each of these is each section. So like one section could be a gun, one could be a shield, and you use these to like rotate it.
Yeah.
And there'd be like a little laser showing you like what direction, and then there's a little graphic that'd be turning around your dude. And so like and there would be enemies coming in, and they'll be like shooting you or just coming straight at you. And so you use this. Yeah, I don't think I programmed it. Yeah, I didn't program it. So you'd like pull this down or something and do something else to like shoot with that particular thing, and then you can like switch between them, and then you like shoot some more and like.
So it's
bang, 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 bang,
kind of
bang,
like
bang,
some
bang,
kind
bang.
of a mech combat simulator sort of thing.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you're in like a little mech. I don't know if I have the title.
Right.
Here.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
I think I didn't catch it, but those boxes, are they windows to the outside of the machine?
These?
Yeah, the
Oh,
boxes.
no, these are just like placeholder things. This one's supposed to be like a computer. I was gonna put a computer
Ah,
right there. Yeah.
so
So
the only way for you to check out the enemies is through the radar then.
yeah. There's no like windows or anything. It's purely uh whatever this would be called. I don't know what
Oh,
that is.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
Yeah.
presentation.
Yeah. And it would rely on like a bunch. How you would it would rely on like sounds and stuff. So I was planning on doing like, let's say you're facing like this direction
Huh.
or whatever, and the enemies are coming from here and they like attack it. You would hear like the sound from over here or something. You know, mess with sounds like that. And this is the speedometer thing. You control the speed like this. The higher it is, the faster you go.
Yeah.
You know, a bunch of other stuff like math to determine like how much gas this would consume or whatever. These are little buttons that you would press to. So as you're walking, you can listen to the legs, and they'll have a rhythm. So they'll be going like do 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 do. Not as annoying. Hopefully, I have to mess with it some more. But basically, as they're walking, you can start hearing that they come out of sync. So it'll be like you know, and you start hearing it. That's not the only way you're gonna be able to tell. It's these little lights are for. So like if it goes off, they'll like turn red or something, and you just press the button in the direction, and it'll start syncing it. But it takes a few seconds.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Can I like can I share like what this reminds me of? Like it's just like
Yeah, go ahead.
superficially,
Go ahead.
right?
Yeah.
Like on a superficial level, it reminds me of there's this horror game called Duskers. Where
Huskus?
yeah, like I think like I'm not sure. I think you're in some space station or something, right? And then there are like intruders. I think I'm not super sure. Or you're exploring certain areas, and you have to send drones to explore a specific area, right? And the only way for you to see what's going on, right, is through an abstract display, like in your console. So everything is green and glowy and whatnot, and your drones, right, appears as triangles, you know. And then if like some foreign life form attack your drones, right, then you will just maybe blink out of existence in your console. So there's this, you know, it reminds me a little bit of that because your in your game, right, the combat itself is an abstract representation that you only see in the radar. So I think like there's a certain level of you know, certain level of coolness to it. I like that.
Is there? How do you spell it? Dusk us?
Duskers, I think.
Oh, RS. Wait, RS or US?
Or Duskers. Yeah.
Oh, ERS. Oh, Duskers. Okay,
Duskers,
yeah.
yes.
Duskers. All right, I typed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I think
because
Chow has played it, apparently. Yeah.
yeah, there was another game. I
Yeah.
forget what it was called. I don't know what it's called, but I definitely remember it. It was like that game where you had a console in front of you. You had to figure out how to use that console. It was like Water Punk something or something like that. I forget what it was exactly called.
Oh.
But that's what I was thinking in my head whenever I first started messing with this. That and I don't think a long time ago. I don't know if you ever saw that. Do I have it in here? Wait. Do I have Wasteland? I'm not gonna miss that. Whatever. Anyways, there was another thing that I made that was a lot more involved than this, and it didn't have this kind of setup. It was sort of didn't have. Whatever. Yeah. So, anyways, another thing I was gonna say was this actually was planned to have drones. That's what those.
Was planned to have what?
It's planned to have drones.
Drones, right.
Yeah. But that's what these little holes are for. You're gonna only have 4 drones, which is gonna be your little attachments. You're gonna have like little plugs. Think of them like, you know, those little mic plugs. Oh yeah, when you plug your earphones into a plug.
Yes.
Yeah, like that, and you'd be able to move them around. For this particular setup, these are the repair drones. So you would like pick one off of here and you put it in a little socket, and that's the socket that the repair drone would go and repair on your thing. That's just the repairs. But then there was plans to have little ones that's what these little nodes are, little collection nodes, and you could send drones out to those little nodes. Yeah. And then you can walk to the nodes too, and you can like harvest or whatever. So it like you start off with no drones, but you accumulate more of them. And the idea is there's gonna be I haven't put it in here, but there's gonna be like a little kill switch, and there's gonna be a giant storm.
Mm.
So your screen's gonna get all like fuzzy or whatever with black all over it, and then you gotta like shut down all your stuff, and you gotta like hunker down with a little hunker down button, and you gotta ride out the storm, and you gotta turn all your stuff off. You can have it on if you want, but it'll absorb more energy. Whatever. I haven't fully planned exactly how to do it, but that was part of the plan of how I was gonna do a long time ago with something else.
Yeah,
So I was gonna incorporate that into
I
this.
think it's a very interesting take on combat because like no, every time we see this kind of combat in games, it's always just you seeing the tank, right? You know, and the tank shoots something,
Yeah,
a projectile at another enemy and its explosion and whatnot. I think it's really cool, right, to just uh not focus on that, but to actually focus on like all the intricacies, right, of like flipping a button,
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
You
think
get that.
that's
You
yeah.
don't. You get the haptic feedback without the haptic.
Yeah, yeah. It's so cool to like just completely change the perspective of combat, like just
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just see what's inside your machine. Yeah, I think it's very cool.
yeah. If it's like sometimes when I was thinking about this, I was like, man, that'd be so cool if like those race car wheels with the pedals and everything. If that was like not so expensive,
Uh,
and if you could have like if you could like make a game and always have like access to some kind of little console thing,
mm,
and but without being expensive. So let's say you had this, but it was real life, and that was the game that you could play. I was like, man, that'd be so crazy. I know you can do it with arcade machines, but again, that gets expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, but could you imagine an arcade game kind of thing like this? You're like stuck in a dark shell, whatever that moves around.
Yeah.
Then yeah, because I know they do that. Like you played a Jurassic Park game, right? A
Oh
long time
no,
ago,
I
the
I did
arcade
not.
game.
I've seen it.
Oh
I've not
man,
played it.
yeah. So when you're in it, the like seat like rocks back and forth or whatever,
Yes, yes, yes.
where you're shooting and what? Yeah, yeah. And imagine that for like this. You're in a dark like little ball, I guess, or
Hmm.
big ball, whatever. Yeah, and it like moves around while you're moving around too. So like if you're like tell your tell your thing to like move in that direction or whatever, whatever this, and then
Hmm.
you can like feel it moving like you're like moving, rocking back and forth. So
Yeah.
like that. And maybe I know I've seen this where they had a roller coaster at a Chuck E. Cheese. It was like a little thing you sat in, and it like twisted and turned, and I thought that was pretty crazy. There was a long line all the time, so I never really got to ride it.
Did you see what Chuck
But
E.
yeah,
Cheese?
that was pretty crazy. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, like a long, long time ago. I
Oh.
haven't been in one in a long time. Do you know what a Chuck E. Cheese is?
We don't have one in Singapore, but I imagine it's some fast food restaurant, right?
Yeah, well, it's like a kid's pizza place.
Oh.
It's where the idea of the animatronics came from. Uh,
Oh.
for FNAF,
Find
that's
that.
what that is. Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. I give.
Actually, yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the exact. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the exact influence.
Yeah, that's great. I'm looking at this game, right? I keep thinking about like in Hotline Miami, right? You're running around and killing people, and it's all very violent and stylized, right? And then all of a sudden, the
Yeah.
game throws you a question and say, "Oh, do you enjoy killing and everything?" Right? It's
Mm,
I thought like it's a little bit cool that they do that, and I was looking at your mockup, and I was thinking like that radar, right, kind of makes killing very impersonal, and I just feel like you can like I just feel like that's like the game can take the chance to, I don't know, like point that out to the player or something.
mm,
Yeah, because right,
maybe.
it makes killing very very impersonal. So maybe the person behind the panel don't really feel the weight of their actions, but like it would be so cool, right, if during like at some point in the game, right, they are confronted by the reality of their actions, right,
Yeah, you can. Cause okay, so like part of the lore is that you're
mm,
like a junker. You're going out and you're looking for like. Okay, so there's the big storm, and what happens when the big storm hits? It throws trash everywhere, and you go out and you collect the trash or whatever, and it's like different
ah,
technologies. But there's gonna be other people out there
yeah,
that are also doing the same thing, but you're also gonna be fighting them off. So I can see how I could do what you're talking about, but have
mm,
it like, well, someone's got to get the trash or whatever.
yeah.
Not well, maybe not worded like that, but someone's gonna. We're out here trying to live, and
Yeah,
we're fighting and there's very little, that kind of stuff. Like so
Yeah.
we don't want to kill each other, but we kind of have to live. Otherwise, there wouldn't be enough for everybody,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. It makes people think. Yeah, I like that. I like it when
Yeah.
games does that. It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I can do something like that. I wasn't planning on it, but yeah, I can definitely do something like that. Because most of the enemies in this were actually going to be the creatures that come out after the storm, kind of thing, or during the storm, or whatever.
Mm,
Maybe not during. I've been kind of iffing on that. But yeah. So like little trash monsters made of the junk,
right.
because the storm is like a weird place or whatever, and it collects the trash and it makes little robots. Think of the storm as like a Transformers home. So like it sucks up all the machinery and trash and stuff, and it makes little robots, and it sends out the little robots as well as like other trash
Right.
and junk. Yeah. So you would see like enemies. Well, you probably wouldn't be able to see in here because of the minimalism.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like some of the enemies were made of like dishwashers or something like that, with like legs moving around to shoot.
Right.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's
It's
So
cool.
yeah, I messed with this for a little bit when I was messing with Cruller. When I
Mm.
had a few silent moments because I wasn't sure what updates I was gonna push on Cruller. So I was
Ah.
like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna see if this like looks neat, or whatever. And I was like,
Ah.
oh yeah, I'm really liking this.
Ah, that's cool. It's
So
already working on the new game.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, I haven't touched it a lot though. This is only like a couple of hours
Right.
messing around. Yeah, so Dusker's Itch. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, you were asking a question. Update.
Yeah.
I mean, post. What do you call it? Got the videos. I'm hoping more videos will come out. I'm gonna see how Nook's video comes out. Obviously, the big thing right now is finally waiting for me to be able to release the game.
Mm.
I'm gonna see what happens there. I'm gonna take a look at the sales effects and whatnot. I'm gonna keep an eye on all the comments and all the videos too, because I really want to interact with communities and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's a big fun part of this whole experience. Yeah, it's pretty much it.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for the week then. Let's do this
Yeah.
again next week. Hopefully, Chow and John will be able to join us. I'm not sure about John
Yeah.
actually. He apparently is right after his performance tonight. He's gonna fly somewhere and have his vacation. So
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's cool. But that
Probably
means
needs that.
like it's almost a month of him not joining us for Death Chat. So we'll see.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him about it and see if he's able to join us. But if not, then it will be the week after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it.
All right.
Yeah. I'll see you next week then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see you next week in Dev Chat.
Yeah. Right. Thanks
I'll
everyone for
see you
hanging around. Yeah. Sorry, you're saying?
I'll still see you around.
Oh yeah. See you around, man. Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye. Have a good one, man.
Yeah. You have a good one. All right. That's it. Yeah, I think John, let me see. John is flying off tomorrow. Not sure if he's gonna make it back in time for next week. We shall see. Okay. Let me just set up everything. Oops, you're not supposed to see this. Let's see. What time is it? It's 4:30. 4:30. Do I want to see who else is streaming? Let me see. Oh hey, Tsuchi Dev! I'm almost ending my stream. How's it going, Tsuchi Dev? Let me give you a shout out. Hang on. Tsuchi Dev. There we go. You haven't streamed for quite a while. Yeah, are you busy from work? Oh, no more work from home, so I had literally no time. Oh damn. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Now we're heading back to office as well. Yeah. Any progress on your game? You're working on your point and click, right? I was only able to do it because of work from home. Yeah, damn. Commuting takes too much time, man. Progressing a bit on the design perspective, but not on the actual dev work. Well, I mean, design work is still work. Design is still work. Okay, let me check if anyone is streaming right now. Maybe we'll drop by Roy Ku's stream, right? So we're done with Dev Chat. I'll be back again next week. Same time as per usual. 3 p.m. every Sunday, right? GMT +8. Yep. Okay. Catch me next. Hey, thanks, Dev. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you soon. I hope to catch you on your stream if you can find the time for it. Okay, I'm gonna type the command. Hey, thanks, Carol. Thank you so much. Yeah, you take care too. Thank you. And we will raid the Roiku. Alright, here's how it's gonna work. I'm going to run the outro and then we will do the raid. I'll see you all next week. Bye.